Hey guys, welcome back to another Cajun toy review. And today we're going to be looking at Mcfarlane Toys, the DC Multiverse Batgirl from Batman the Three Jokers Wave. And this is a pretty awesome looking figure. I'm really stoked about this because I've been wanting a more accurate kind of Batgirl for my collection. I've had a couple in the past and I actually have one that I really do like a lot that we'll bring out and talk about, but it is not to scale, so having this one is really cool. Definitely classic looking Batgirl. Definitely liking what I see, so let's get into it and talk about it. So classic DC Multiverse packaging, no surprises here. DC Multiverse logo, Batgirl there. We can see she does come with a huge grapple gun, stand, of course, Batarang, and a card. Three Jokers on the top with a little window for light. On the side, we have Batman with the Three Jokers logo, Batgirl, the Three Jokers, and on the back we have a product shot of her with the grapple, and we can see other figures, but not other figures from this wave. Surprisingly, we're not seeing the Jokers here or Batman or the Red Hood. You would think you would, but no. UBC on the bottom, always in the shots, guys, if you want or need it. So, nothing else really to say about it. Let's open this up and check out our Batgirl. And we're looking at our Batgirl out of the box, and overall, this is a good figure. Overall, I think there is a lot of good things here. I think the sculpt on it is really good. The paint, hit or miss on the cape, especially. There's some issues on her, and just some of the standard Mcfarlane complaints. I almost feel like I'm beating a dead horse with them when I talk about it, and it's like, man, it's like he's so close, man. Mcfarlane is so close to getting it right and just making these figures amazing. But we, like, once we get to them ankles and stuff like that, it's just always like, ugh. The lack of switchable hands and accessories always kind of hurts it and stuff like that, and keeps it, for me, in my own humble personal opinion, keeps it from surpassing Marvel Legends, in my opinion. But the potential is there, and like I said, it's so close. This is such a really good figure, especially if you don't have a Batgirl figure at all. I think there's, like, the good outweighs the bad, and the bad is very small things. It's just me being a cranky nitpicking collector. So let's take her off of the turntable and take a look at the figure and point out the good and the little bit of bad. Alright, so Batgirl does come with two accessories. The first being this bat kind of grapple gun. This thing looks pretty cool. I wish it had some more color for detail on it, but the sculpting on it's really awesome. It's basically just a big bat grapple that pretty much anybody in the Bat family can utilize if you want to use it for someone else. But yeah, it's basically the grapple with the huge mechanism, the pulley system, and one big handle, so she can hold it several different ways. It's rather large. It's almost the same size as her torso. But like, it looks cool. Like I said, I just wish it maybe had a little bit more color in it. But if it had to be any color, I prefer it be in black. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. And then we have these Batarang, classic bat symbol Batarang. And this, it also looks pretty good. It matches her perfectly with her costume and everything. Classic Tim Burton-esque looking bat symbol. I like it a lot. We've seen these in different shapes and sizes and looks and stuff like that, but yeah, this is really cool. And as for the figure itself, we'll pull out the previously released Batgirl for a good comparison. This Batgirl was released in the very first DC Multiverse wave that included the Batman Who Laughs and Nightwing with that horrible Batmobile Build-A-Figure. But yeah, that's a whole different video. But yeah, you can see completely two different styles. Color schemes are very close. I do like the blue a lot with the previous release, but yeah, I think overall the head sculpt and just the shape and everything on this classic stylized Batgirl is much better. So let me know your opinion in the comments, which one you prefer. Now we'll be seeing another Batgirl real soon in the Gotham Knights set. That's kind of a hybrid. Now, where did she go? There was the original, the DC, I think it was the DC Select series that came out a couple of years ago. And she's much smaller, obviously. But these figures I really loved when they were coming out. this one came with, she's not going to stand, this one came with a really cool bat cycle and stuff, and she had some pretty cool interchangeable hands. She had a cell phone, interchangeable head for hairstyles, and yeah, these figures didn't stand pretty well apparently. And she's looking down in shame. But I really loved the costume on that Batgirl with the combat boots, just overall the color scheme and stuff on it. So just wanted to bring it out for a comparison on that. But yeah, both of them do have this, the short capes. Like I said, color scheme is pretty much on par almost with the gray suit with the yellow. That hasn't changed. But like I said, you do have the blue versus the black. Stuff like that. And I just feel like her head, I don't know, her head just feels the proportion was a little bit bigger. She is a little bit taller. But anyway, like I said, leave your thoughts in the comment which one you prefer. I'm leaning more towards this one because I do like the classic Batgirl look, and this one's right there, and she does look really good. Looking at the figure herself, I think the face, now Target, I got this at Target, but Target has been doing a thing where they get full cases of figures. So when you go there and you're like, man, all I see is like 8 Sabretooths or 8 Batgirls, it's because, yeah, they get them case wise like that. So when I saw her, they had just put the case out, so they had 8 of these figures on the shelf, and I went looked at every single one of them, because every one of them, her eyes are like all looking to the side. None of them were straight on, and some were more predominant and worse than the others. So if you get one that looks like she's looking straight on, let me know, because I was really like, okay, are all the eyes crazy looking like that? It's not terrible by any means, but she's just slightly looking to her side. So I just thought that was interesting. But like I said, some were worse than the others, and I looked at every single one, and I was looking mainly at the face. If I looked a little bit more, I would have noticed a little bit. You can kind of see where the cape needed a little bit more paint on the edge. It's not terrible by any means, but it's noticeable, especially when you have it in very bright light like this. Oh, there's a little red right there I just saw. See if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. But that might come off, but maybe not. But black is the easiest thing to fix. But for everything else, the paint is really good on it. Like I said, she's kind of got that gray full suit on with the yellow, and it looks good. Her face could have used a little bit more flesh. You can kind of see a little bit of the black on the edge. It's not, again, not terrible, but noticeable in a very bright light. I think her hair looks amazing. It's definitely really sculpted really well with that lighter reds in there and stuff like that. Just and kind of coming out on the sides and stuff like that. Yeah, that looks really awesome. And her face overall is sculpted really well. She's got some very bright red lips, so you know when you're going out for a fighting crime, you gotta make sure you got that high glossy red lipstick on. But yeah, looks good. Good profile. And sculpt wise, I mean, a very feminine body. Definitely, you know, she's a woman. But nothing crazy or surprises here. It's Batgirl. Get those gauntlets sticking out, boy. Get them out. I'm gonna hide them gauntlets. Alright. So I think overall, sculpt solid. I love the belt. I think I love the head. I said for the most part, everything. The cape looks good. I do like the short style cape they do with her, and I think it works really well. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be my go-to Batgirl. Oh, and here we go. Man, these DC hands are... I talk about Mcfarlane like almost having it, and it's a lot of times it's from the waist down where you start seeing the problems. Without the thigh cut, you kind of lose some of this really good posability in the feet. But man, they struggle sometimes with these hands. Some of these things on there. How many of these hands have fallen off on me just trying to pose and turn around? Red Hood, Whew, don't even want to talk about Dr. Fate's tumor hands. I think it just happened with the Joker. Yeah, it's kind of very easily undone. So let's take a look at her articulation. She can look down. Nope, she can't look down. Barely a little. Up is not gonna really happen with the hair. You can do full rotation. You're dragging that hair across there. So yeah, if you wanted to, you can do that. And now she looks like she's got a beard. You got a little bit of tilt in there. As for arms, full rotation, bicep cut, double jointed elbows, got that ball wrist for rotation and flex and removal if you want it, I guess. As for ab crunch, I mean, get you straight a little bit and back a little bit. No separation there, so looks good. She could Van Damme it all the way. She can kick pretty good. And for double joint knee, kick all the way up to her lumbar region. No boot cut, no thigh cut. Ball joint Mcfarlane on the ankle, pivot and toe pivot. Peg holes on the bottom of her boots, and she stands pretty well. And for a little bit of scale, here is Batgirl compared with Dark Knight's Metal Batman and Blight. You can see how she scales with these other DC figures. So yeah, I think she height and shape and size is very approximate for how Batgirl should look. I think they did a really good job with this figure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments if you like this figure or not. And if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know your thoughts. I want to apologize up front. I've been a little slow with the content and stuff as of late. But that's about to change. I've been working 6 days a week, and it's been pretty crazy with everything going on. But that's almost over with the holidays, and definitely going to be able to like dive deep back in and really crank some stuff out. But it has given me the ability to buy a lot of extra stuff and definitely upgrade a couple things. So big things coming up. I have been talking with a lot of the community and interactions and stuff like that has been really good, and we've been kind of planning some stuff. So there's big things coming, man. We're gonna have a great 2022 for collectors and content creators and stuff like that, man. There's some really fun stuff coming up, guys, and I hope you're hang around and join me on this adventure. So I want to thank everyone who watches the videos, comments, who has subscribed and everything. And yeah, man, we'll be hitting 500 before you know it. And like I said, just bigger and better. So if you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for CajunToyReview. If you'd like to support the channel, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/CajunToyReview. Any money goes towards 4K camera. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.